No, he just got a call from his wife. I mean, she's close to birth, and you know, we're making arrangements just in case, and that's more why he left practice today.
Well, you do have a backup.
Yeah, we have Sam, and Sam has been here with us all last year, and he's kicked very well in practice today. So if Joe's not here, it'll be Sam going.
Will Lemon play?
I mean, we're gonna obviously evaluate today's practice. I'd like to be able to do that before we make our final decision, but he practiced all week and practiced well. So, you know, barring us looking at the film and not liking what we saw, I mean, there's a good chance that he'll be in the lineup.
How many plays do you think?
I mean, that'll be an estimate. I mean, obviously, it's hard for me to say exactly. I mean, you're packaging him and playing him. He's going to be on the roster. He's in shape. I can tell you that. Just at times, you say you've been out of football for a year, didn't have a training camp. You know, football shape's a little bit different, but he's been a pro, and he's done this before with us, where he went to training camp 1 year, missed a lot of weeks, and came right in and played for us an entire game. So we were familiar with Shawn and what he can do.
Getting him and Wynn back, how does that transform the defense?
Well, again, you've got veteran presence in there, guys that have been there, done that, and they're both stalwarts. They're both very good at what they do. So it'd be exciting to get them back in the fold. But I think we've done a really good job without them too. So, you know, obviously they just have that added experience that we love, and you know, obviously it'll add an element to us that we haven't had.
Saskatchewan's offense with Trevor Harris, he's always been good, short passes and everything. How do you defend him?
Well, I mean, obviously the old adage is you got to disrupt timing. You got to get pressure when you can. You know, obviously guys got to cover their guys. If we're in zone, they got to be great about their zones and understand he's going to get completions. He's always had. I mean, he's proven that his whole entire career. But every completion is an opportunity for us on defense to hit the receiver, knock the ball out, do something special as well. So, you know, obviously you mix up looks. You know, you play physical up front. You hit them. You hit the receivers, you disrupt timing. That's the old way of doing it. But at the end of the day, again, he's great at what he does. We have a very talented offense all around. And so obviously we know we got our work cut out for us.
He's getting older, but he doesn't seem to be getting older.
I mean, quarterbacks, I mean, in Trevor in particular, you know, having worked with him, he keeps in shape. I mean, he's always going to be in shape. He's smart. I mean, there's that fine line of, you know, you're the best you're going to be mentally and physically. It's, you know, you always think there's going to be a decline with age, but guys have been proving it now that you can play longer and longer, and he's been able to do that. And you know, he still has the arm, he still has his feet about him and his wits, and he places the ball extremely accurate. I mean, he's one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the history of the CFL. So he's still able to do that with time. And again, it's just a great challenge. And I think with every great challenge is an opportunity for us to be great as well.
As someone who has played the position, how important was it for Bethel Thompson to come out with a win last week?
Well, I mean, I obviously I think it's just confidence to grow, as you could see it in practice this week. Just, you know, the way he's commanding the huddle, the way the ball is coming out, the communication with everybody. Just, you could just tell it was a breath of fresh air for him, or a monkey off your back, whatever you want to call it. It was, and you know, quarterbacks put a lot of stress and undue pressure on themselves to perform, and all eyes are on them. That's always the saying. And quarterbacks get a lot of credit, they get a lot of blame too, and it weighs on them. But he's a very strong individual, mentally and physically. Glad to see him get the win as a starter, but we knew that would happen at some point, and just the expectations every time he's in there, that's what's going to happen.
When your kicker delivers like Maas did last week, does it change anything as far as your approach on the next game, or knowing that, you know?
Well, I'll just say this. I mean, we have our line that we say is our kicking line every week. You know, depending on, you know, how he's kicking in warm up, the weather, all that plays into it. And then, you know, during the course of a game, it can change. It can go shorter than that or longer than that. Last week it called for longer, and he was capable of doing it. So I think that's how it'll always go. You know, if we need a kick at that point, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's not take a chance. It's go ahead and do it. And if not, we'll play field position game. So we have a very accurate punter who pins people inside, and we have great defense. So, you know, when it calls for Maltos to go out there, the expectations he makes every kick, and we cover and go from there.
What would it mean for the team to beat back-to-back Calgary, Saskatchewan. Up 2
Well, I
teams
think
in
these
the
are
West.
two big games. I mean, we played in a row. I mean, Calgary had the best record in the league when we played them. Sask now has the best record in the league. I think, competition makes those big games bigger. And I'm never afraid of saying the awareness of factor of playing an opponent. We talked about at the beginning of the week how big this was because of the opponent. We expect every game to be big. We're in it, and we prepare like that. But the opponents make them bigger, in my opinion. And they've made it this way because their record is what it is. So, yeah, it's a huge win, but it's just one win. That's all it is. But we love to hype it up and make it bigger and let our guys perform.
After such a long layoff.
Me, I don't, we'll see if I'm playing what they want to do with the roster.
You're playing.
Am I?
I'm going to suggest that you're playing.
Where'd you get that information from?
I
Herb?
watch practice.
Oh. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It means a lot, just to even be back in the stadium, the fans.
No, forget about the fans. What does it mean to you?
The fans mean everything to me. It's not about me. It's about the Alouettes getting a win. It's about whatever I can do to help this city, to help this team get a win, if I'm able to play.
How many plays you should be ready for?
Well, it depends. If I'm able to play and the clip is full and I'm ready to go. So.
How different is it for that D-line to get you and Dylan Wynn back also? What does it change for the Alouettes?
Just a veteran group. Me and Dylan Wynn have a lot of chemistry together. We played together in Toronto in 2017. Played together last year during the beginning of the season. We have a lot of good chemistry. We understand each other. We know how to rush off of each other. So. Yeah.
Have you ever thought of signing with the Blue Bombers to make the 9 teams of the CFL?
I played for the Blue Bombers before.
Which team did you not play for?
Hamilton.
Hamilton. So did you thought about
I'm an Alouette. I'm an Alouette. Nothing. I mean, I don't have no desire to play for nobody else. I love this city. I love this team. I know I always wanted to come back here and play, and just grateful for the opportunity.
Why you love it so much?
It's, the management, the coaching staff, my teammates. It's just this city. It fits me. So, yeah. Thank you.
Have a good one tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
We're doing well. How are you doing physically? Are you back?
Well, I'm 6'1.5", and I still weigh 280. So physically, I got some abs. I think physically I'm doing pretty well.
You're not 280, that's all right.
I'm 280. I'm on a light day. I'm 280. How much do you weigh?
208.
Muscle weighs more than fat.
Yeah. You had a full week of practice. Are you completely ready to come back?
My job is to get my body the best I can, to go full go. How I play football, it's, there's no holding back, no nothing. So if I'm not feeling 100%, I wouldn't be out. Once again, I'm a bullet. So I don't get to choose when I get shot. If the coaches decide, hey, this is time to go, then, I'm going to be ready to go and we're going to go.
You were there at the beginning of the year. You had a great start. And then you had to watch your teammates play. What has been the success of that D-line this year?
We're close. We're close. We hang out off the field. We communicate well. We got weapons. We're deep, and just keep adding depth. It's a fun room to work in, and it's a joy to come to work.
And number 0 coming back, how does that affect that chemistry?
That's another weapon. Absolutely, absolutely. I've played with my first season in the CFL. I was with Shawn Lemon, in Toronto, and Shawn's a great guy and a great locker room guy, and brings a veteran presence that, on younger teams, it's nice to have, and just another pair of eyes. We like to think that our D-line room was deep to start with, and adding over 100 sack guy obviously isn't going to hurt. So it's a joy to have Shawn.
On the other side, you're going to face an old man who's getting rid of the ball quite fast and quite accurately for the last 15 years or so. How do you defend an offense like Sask and Trevor?
It's a dangerous offense, and right now they're firing on all cylinders. I find that to be able to shut that down when you're playing against high caliber offenses, communication is key, right? Making sure everybody knows their assignment and everybody knows, hey, I'm supposed to be here so I can go there, and just counting on the guy next to you and not trying to do too much. Do your 1/12, everything kind of works out.
Playing back-to-back, Calgary was 5-1. Now They are 6-1.
Yeah.
Is that the measuring stick for the rest of the season?
Yes and no. We treat every week like the Grey Cup. So we're going into this full go ahead, just like we did last week, just like we did the week before that. That being said, when you play football, especially at the pro level, you want to play the best. You want to play the guys that are playing their best and kind of test your iron versus iron. So we're excited going into this game.
Is the defense, Montreal Alouettes defense, the best in the league?
I got to look at the stats-wise, but I'm always going to bet on us. I like my guys. I like my squad. I like my DBs, my linebackers, my D-line. So that's not for me to say because I'm a player, but I like us.
What does that defense do the best?
We like to hit. I think we hit well. And we have fun. You can't, the closeness and stuff, especially at the pro level, is what I find to be like the X factor. And we're close. And we all hang out and we like to hit.